So, it was that Tsar Peter, dressed as a commoner, rode out and met a peasant farming his fields. "Good day, peasant," said Peter. "Good day, stranger," said the peasant, pretending he did not know who this was. "Does your farm prosper?" asked Peter. "God willing, it does," the peasant replied. "And how much does it earn you a day?" "On a good day, perhaps 4 rubles. 1 ruble goes to feed us, 1 goes to insurance. 1 goes to repay a debt, and 1 flies out the window." Peter was clever at riddles, but this one puzzled him. "What is the answer to your riddle?" he asked. 1 ruble buys our food. 1 ruble helps me raise my son, who will someday help support us. 1 ruble goes to help my father, who supported me. And 1 goes for taxes, so out the window. "I like that," Peter said. At the time he was clashing with the boyars, the Russian nobles, and he saw an opportunity to make them look foolish. "So," Peter said, "tell no one the answers unless you tell it to my face." The peasant agreed. So, Peter went back to court and told the boyars the riddle. Sure enough, none of them could answer it. But one boyar rode out to see the peasant. "Tell me the answer to your riddle," he said. The peasant refused. "I promise not to tell anyone the answer, unless I told it to the Tsar's face." The boyar held out some golden coins as a bribe. The peasant looked at them, then laughed and told the boyar the answer. The boyar promptly rode back to court and told Peter the answer. Peter was furious and had the peasant brought before him. "You swore not to tell anyone the answer unless you told it to my face." "But I did," said the peasant, holding out one of the golden coins. "Your boyar gave me this." There, plainly stamped on the coin, was the Tsar's portrait. Peter laughed. "You are a clever man, and you shall dine beside me tonight." The boyars were shocked. "What, a common peasant in the place of honor? We must be rid of him," they said, and they chose a simple peasant's game to do the job. At dinner, the boyar farthest from the Tsar slapped his neighbor and said, "Pass it on." That boyar slapped his neighbor and said, "Pass it on." Down the line of nobles it went, getting ever closer to the peasant sitting next to the Tsar. Now there was only one man to go. He slapped the peasant and said, "Pass it on." Would the peasant dare to slap the Tsar? If he did, he would surely be executed. But the peasant saw the trap. "Oh Tsar, may I ask a question of you?" "Of course," said Peter. "If one is standing on the edge of a cliff, is one obliged to jump?" "Why, certainly not." "The Tsar has said it," cried the peasant. He turned away from the Tsar and slapped the boyar back. "Pass that on." Tsar Peter was so pleased with that cleverness that he sent the peasant home, a wealthy man. So, this story teaches us several valuable lessons. Firstly, it shows that appearances can be deceiving. The Tsar dressed as a commoner and the peasant appeared to be simple, yet they both had hidden depths of intelligence and wit. Secondly, it highlights the importance of treating people with respect regardless of their social status. Peter recognized the peasant's cleverness and rewarded him accordingly, regardless of the person's social standing, while the boyars looked down on him and tried to trick him. Their actions reveal a sense of entitlement and superiority based on their social status, which is not Peter's approach. The story shows that we should not judge people based on their social status or wealth. Rather, we should treat everyone with respect, kindness, and fairness. We should recognize and reward people for their qualities and achievements, regardless of their background. This lesson is particularly relevant in a world where social injustice is common, and people are often judged based on their social status, rather than their character or abilities. In conclusion, the story of Tsar Peter and the peasant farmer highlights the importance of treating people with respect and dignity, regardless of their social status. It teaches us that intelligence, wit, and cleverness can be found in anyone, and we should recognize and reward them accordingly. By doing so, we can build a fairer and better society that values people for who they are, rather than what they have. Overall, the story encourages us to be open-minded and resourceful. This is Inspired Data. Thank you for watching. If you want more life-changing lessons shared through stories, subscribe to this channel. You can also go and watch any of the other videos on this channel. And don't forget, you have the power to change your life.